Hello YouTube, I'm Divinity Break. Today I'm going to be going over a deck that I was been told by Zeroda Slingen. Essentially it's Fire Kings with pretty much using Yaksha with Yubel and some Earthbound card that's got a really weird name. So I'm going to kind of show you what the deck does with this video. So pretty much you got a Yaksha, you got the Yubel in hand, and what you're going to do is once something happens, you can pop it. You're gonna pop the Yubel, and you get Yubel's effect and get a Terra Incarnate. So pretty much, you can just set that up, and it's an additional defensive wall to Fire Kings, which is really nice. So yeah, the idea is to get around Yaksha. So I do have a lot of Fire Fist stuff. So I get the Beast Warrior Search, and pretty much I just made this guy rage quit because he doesn't have anything to get around Yubel. So yeah, from what I've seen, it's really good. You get a lot of people to just quit from using it because, like this guy, everyone's using Wonder Wand apparently, so you know, yeah. Allure of Darkness, Yaksha, and I'm gonna wait for him to try to do something. He's gonna go ahead and MST it, so I just use my Generation Shift. Generation Shift is really good in this, so you get to search whatever you play it, and I can get the Yaksha pop, get the Yubel out, and he just quits. Generation Shift, another interesting thing is if you pop your card, and then you search for the other one, you can actually special summon the other one from your hand using its effect. Because the way that the timing works on that, it actually does work, which is really cool. So you can pop a Yaksha and bring it on every Yaksha immediately. Or preferably a Barong. So yeah, this guy's going to go double Black Whirlwind and get a bunch of cards. I'm going to go and I'm just going to Tenki, Yaksha, and set a couple and let him go. I don't want to set too many because he does have anti-reverse in the deck probably. I'd assume at least. So it's not a good thing. He's gonna go ahead and just try to spam out a bunch of cards. I'm gonna bottomless that. And he's just gonna let me go, which is fine. And I'm gonna set one of the cards and attack. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna summon the Grunix. He's gonna go and I'm gonna bring back out the Grunix and pop his card. He's gonna use Zephyros and then he's gonna go into Dad. Dad's not really going to touch me that much because I'm going to be able to go Compulse it. And he's going to play another Whirlwind, get Blizzard out, and all the 2 Whirlwinds because Whirlwind's OP. Get a bunch of searches, and he's going to get out some cards, and he's going to go into Mistworm, and he's going to try to bounce all that stuff. I'm going to Generation Shift on that, so I don't lose my card, and my tanking gets bounced, which is really nice, so he's just going to do a bit of damage, and I'm going to be able to use the Tenki again, and I drew in a Terra Incarnate, which kind of sucks. If I get to pop the field to Tenki, I'm going to go into the Yaksha. I hit for 19 and 27. Actually, I don't think I really hit the Yubels as much in this game, but or the Earthbound. But yeah, so I do draw into the Earthbound, actually, the Karafuya. Essentially, when he's destroyed by any card effect that isn't his own, then I can pop every card on the field. So that's insanely good. So yeah, I pop it, I pop everything on the field, and I go into a double Yaksha. So I can pop the Grunix in hand if he gets over it. He's going to pop Duality, and he's going to get the Phoenix Chain. He's going to Black Wind into that, and get another Gale, the Whirlwind. And I'm going to draw into another Field Popper, which is nice. And I'm going to send the Grunix to grave and get it back next turn. Pop everything. In defense, I'm going to put it in defense mode, and he's going to Phoenix Chain it so I don't pop his cards, but he doesn't have anything to get over me at this point, so yeah. So yeah, this game, I'm gonna set the Boar. I'm playing Boar because I have my locals do it, and it's actually really good. So this guy opens up with 3 Spires, which is really weird, but he's got double lead yoke, so that's actually not a problem for me because I'm using Fire Fist. So Tiger King can just negate him. And I set up defensive, and he's not gonna ram into me because he's luckily not stupid. He's just gonna set some cards. And I'm going to go ahead and go into Wolfberg, get my card back, go into a second, or I'm going to pop that first, get out with Generation Shift, and special summon that. I'm going to go into the second Tiger King, get a Tenki, and I'm going to negate all of her effects, and go into the power up, and I'm going to run over her stuff. And I'm going to end. He's going to get out the, I'm going to get the Barong Search for the Garunix, he's going to get a Summoner Monk, and he's going to go to the other one, and he's just going to go to Utopia. I'm going to Torrential because I'm stupid, and he lances it. I just wanted Torrential because I wanted to be a troll, but he had to lance, so I didn't really get to. So I draw into an Ultimate Nightmare, which isn't what I really want to draw into. And I go into Garunix, and I just get to pop the field for Garunix. But he does have the Veiler, which I know, not a Veiler, I'm stupid. Yeah, so pretty much I pop his card and he just quits. So yeah, so I'm playing against D heroes, and I've got a pretty bad hand, so I just set 2 and pass. And he's going to go ahead and also have a bad hand. And he's going to get the Prisma. I'm going to stop the Prisma with Bottomless. I'm going to draw into a Wolf Bark, and I'm just going to go Wolf Bark Beatdown, 16, set 2, end. And he's going to mind control me, but he doesn't have anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put it in attack mode, and I'm going to go for 26, because I can flip over a Tensin. I'm going to set a Torrential just in case. And he's going to go into another Prisma. He's going to set the Prisma. I'm going to draw in Generation Shift and set that after running over that. So eventually I'm going to get a play. He's going to set the Diamond Dude. And I'm going to actually use the Generation Shift, pop mine, get a second one, play it, get the first one back, go into an Exceed. So I can search him and get my Tenki. My Tenki will get me a Yaksha. So I'll actually have plays later on. I'm going to run over his card. And he's going to go into BLS and banish my card, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to go into Yaksha and Torrential. And I pop my Yubel to get a Terror Incarnate. And at the end phase, if you didn't know, Terror Incarnate pops every monster on the field during my end phases. But I'm just going to keep on stalling out, letting him go. He's going to Royal Decree, which, I don't know, it's not really that helpful for him. So yeah, I'm just going to start collecting cards while I pop cards with Terror Incarnate, so he's kind of wasting a card every turn. He doesn't have anything this time around, so I get to go and use my Barong. I'm going to hit for 18, and he's going to drop Trag on it. And my Circle of Fire King is not really going to give me anything, so I'm just going to let the Terror Incarnate pop everything, and Barong gets me a search. He's going to de-draw and get a Kingdom Swamp. He's actually going to poly into a Destiny End Dragon and pop my card, and I just get my Ultimate Nightmare. I didn't take any damage because it's 0/0 stats, and I run into him for game because Ultimate Nightmare instantly destroys his card and deals damage equal to its attack. Okay, my final game against Ice Barriers. This was actually pretty funny because I'm not sure this guy was like really newbie, and so it allowed me to get all my plays off. So he's going to go into this thing and just run over my monster. I get the search for Bear. And I'm going to go ahead and attack into his monster and flip over Tensin, so I have enough strength. He's going to actually bounce it with Compulse, which kind of sucks. But I'm just going to go into Onslaught to my Yaksha, and when it dies, get my Yubel into my Terror Incarnate. Pop his card. He's going to play Torrential Rebirth and get it back his card. See, he runs into my monster for some reason, so he's going to take 17. I'm going to go ahead and try to use the Bear, pop his card. He's going to Veiler me, so yeah, that's going to kind of suck. And then they both die anyways. He's going to set the Book of Moon. He's not going to have anything because he doesn't want to use the Prior right now. I'm going to go into a Barong, go for 18. He's going to Book of Moon it, so I'm just going to play Circle and bring up Bear, which is really good because now I can just go with Bear and get a search as well. And I get the search from Barong next turn. I'm going to use Tenki to search for the Yaksha because I got the other Yubel, so Yaksha's going to be good. Barong gets me the Onslaught just in case. He's going to use Prior to bring back Vis for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to go Yoko. But no, I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to stall out a bit because I can pop everything. He's going to set the Torrential. I'm going to go ahead and set Bottomless because I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything if he doesn't do anything, so there's no point. I'm going to set the Generation Shift. I'm just going to keep on stacking cards while I'm sitting on this guy. Because I still always have the upper hand, no matter what. Especially with sitting on that Generation Shift. If he tries to do anything tricky, I can Generation Shift my Terror Incarnate. He's going to go to Samurai. I'm going to Bottomless it. He's going to Lance. So it's going to be 1,000, so it's not really anything special. And he's going to go into the Dance Princess as well. He's going to bounce my Generation Shift, which really not much of a problem. He's going to go into Mace Stroke, and I'm going to get rid of his Mace Stroke in one turn. I'm going to go Gyoko on the face down, get a 21 beat stick Yaksha on the field. I'm going to circle it into my Barong. I'm also going to pop my Yubel, get a Terror Incarnate, go for 21 over that, so it's going to have no materials. I'm going to end, and he's going to pop everything. Then I'm going to get a Barong search on his turn, get my second Onslaught just in case, and he's not going to do anything. He's going to just stop playing. I'm going to get my Bear out, and I'm going to attack, and he's actually going to Mirror Force, and I sit on the Nightmare this time around. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and summon the strategist, and then he's gonna pass it to me. I'm gonna draw into a Yaksha. I'm just gonna run into it, and he's actually gonna mirror force, which kind of sucks. But I'm just gonna go into the Yaksha, and sit on the Yaksha. He's gonna go into Prior. I'm gonna solemn it because I don't want him doing anything with it. Then I draw into the Yubel. I'm just gonna run over his monster, and he's gonna have one face down and one card in hand. He's really not gonna be able to do anything. He's gonna search into a Prior. I'm just going to go for 21 and set the Tensen just in case I'll be able to get it off next turn. He's going to go ahead and play the Samurai and the Prior. The Prior's going to get back for Dance Prince, or Never Samurai. He's going to get into Utopia. I'm going to go ahead and get the power, and I'm just going to run over him and go for 31 this turn. I've got both my resources, so I would have won pretty much no matter what he did. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to that one guy, what's his name, Zero to Slingin. He gave me the idea. He's got a cool channel. You should go check it out. He talks a lot about Fire Kings, stuff like that. So yeah, see ya.